Hi friends, welcome to Manohar Finance Channel. Fractal AI IPO is making huge noise in the market right now. But is it truly a high growth AI opportunity or just another overhyped IPO? In this video, I will break down Fractal's business model, financials, valuation and risks. Let's get started. Fractal's IPO isn't just another tech listing. It represents India's first major pure play AI company going public, potentially inspiring more deep tech companies to enter capital market. This is India's first pure play artificial intelligence and decision science unicorn. It offers domestic and international investors a direct vehicle to participate in the global generative AI supercycle. For decades, the Indian IT narrative has been dominated by the IT services model. Companies like TCS, Infosys, and Wipro capitalized on labor arbitrage and processes outsourcing. Fractal Analytics challenges this thesis by positioning itself as a decision intelligence firm that combines high end consulting with an embedded venture studio for AI products. Fractal commands a scarcity premium that defines traditional valuation metrics. Historically, data analytics involved descriptive reporting, telling companies what happened yesterday. The industry then moved to diagnostic analytics, why it happened, and currently we are in predictive analytics stage, what will happen. Fractal operates at the frontier of this evolution. Perspective and AI agentic analytics, or what the company terms decision analytics. This shift is critical because it moves the vendor from being a cost center reporting to a profit center revenue growth management. Let's take an example to understand this. Fractal has Asper.ai, which do not just forecast demand, they autonomously recommend pricing strategies to maximize yield. Let's talk about scarcity premium in Indian markets. Unlike US exchange, Indian stock exchange suffered from a lack of high quality new age technology stocks. Companies like Zomato, Paytm, Policybazaar represents the consumer internet story and Latent View represents the data engineering niche. Traditional IT services like TCS, Wipro, Infosys are more service oriented. Fractal's IPO efficiently creates a new sector. This immense demand is seen in anchor book subscription as well. We had good companies like Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs subscribing to this IPO. Now, let's have a look at key IPO details. The IPO is open for subscription on 9th Feb, closes on 11th. The price band is 857 to 900 rupees per share. Total issue size is 2834 crore. Earlier, it was 4900 crore. Management stated that existing investors reduced the stake sale. This is a good sign. If PE investors feel 900 rupees per share is a good price to hold, they might feel that there is a good potential for growth in the company. Fresh issue is 1023 crore. This amount is used to clear their debt. Offer for sale is 1810 crore, which goes to PE firms like TPG and Apex. Once listed, market cap of Fractal will be around 25,000 crore. Listing date is Feb 16th. One more thing to note. On Feb 6th, Fractal completed anchor allocation of 1248 crores. Global funds like Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, and Jupiter participated in this equity allocation. Similarly, domestic giants like SBI, ICICI, Nippon, and Kotak Mutual Fund also participated. There were insurance companies like LIC and HDFC which participated in this anchor allocation. Now, let's discuss about company overview and history. Fractal Analytics is not a startup. It is a 25-year-old institution that has survived two major recessions, 2001 and 2008, to emerge as an unicorn. This company was founded in 2000 in Mumbai by Srikanth, who is Group CEO, and Pranay Agarwal, CEO. It started as a niche analytics consultant firm. Let's discuss about how it grew to become an unicorn. Between 2000 to 2010, this company was in survival mode as a general analytics vendor. Between 2010 to 2015, it started specialization into CPG and retail analytics, gaining Fortune 500 traction. Between 2016 till present, the AI pivot. Fractal recognized itself in a dual engine model, investing heavily in IP and incubating product companies like Cure AI. In 2022, it became a unicorn after it got funding from TPG Investments. The funding was around $360 million. It has an attrition rate of 16.3%, which is significantly lower compared to other IT service providers. The company's workforce is heavily skewed towards data scientists, designers, and engineers rather than generalist coders. Now, let's talk about business model. Fractal Analytics operates a unique dual engine business model that distinguishes it from traditional IT services. It has two verticals. One is Fractal.ai and one more is Fractal Alpha. Fractal.ai is the cash cow, contributing over 96% of total revenue. If you take financial year 25, it comes to around 2,701 crore. It offers bespoke AI solutions, data engineering, and design services. Unlike TCS or Infosys, which manage a client's entire IT infrastructure, Fractal is hired to solve specific high value problems. Example, to optimize global supply chain to reduce carbon emission by 10%. Fractal Alpha is the differentiator that justifies the premium valuation. Fractal Alpha actively incubates AI product ideas, funds them, and spins them off as a separate entity. Fractal AI serves the magnificent seven of tech: Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Meta, Nvidia, and Tesla. This client list is a testament to Fractal's technical capability. They are the companies that invented modern AI, yet they hire Fractal for specialized analytics. Average relationship tenure of top 10 clients is 8 plus years. This stickiness behaves like a subscription. Once Fractal is embedded in client's decision making process, it is hard to replace them. Now let's discuss about Fractal Alpha. Fractal Alpha uses the cash from service core businesses to fund the product development engine. Fractal developed Q.ai, a healthcare AI firm that reads radiology scans like X-ray, CTs to detect TB and cancer. Q.ai got funding from other PE funds and it was successfully spun off as a separate legal entity. This validates the Fractal Alpha model. Investors are betting that Fractal has another Q.ai in its pipeline. Let's discuss about each one of them in detail. First one is Asper.ai. It is an AI product for revenue growth management. It targets the CPG sector, helping brands like HUL or P&G optimize pricing and trade promotions. We also have EUGenie.ai. It focuses on industrial sustainability. It uses AI to analyze data from sensors which are placed in mines and oil rigs to predict machine failure and monitor emissions. We also have Senseforth.ai. It is a conversation AI platform for customer service automation. In this Gen AI era, this technology is critical for building agentic interfaces. They recently launched Cogenetic platform. It is a Gen AI platform which is readily available on AWS Marketplace. This platform allows enterprises to build AI agents that can automatically execute tasks like analyze sales data, and email the regional manager. So, this Cogentic platform will be able to do such activities on itself. Now, let's talk about financials. Fractal's revenue grew by about 26% year on year from 2,196 crore to 2,765 crore. EBITDA grew by around 309% year on year from 97.2 crore to 398 crore. Now coming to profit, it reported a profit of 220 crore compared to 54.7 crore of loss last year. We need to understand if it is another profit dressing, which companies usually do just before coming to IPO. Let's analyze this further. Three main factors which contributed to this profit are revenue grew by 26%, operating expenses grew at slower pace, fixed costs like R&D, infra got spread over large revenue base. Employee utilization got improved. Less number of employees were on bench during this quarter. Since majority of its revenue comes from US, which is around 65%, depreciation of rupee helped aid these margins. They have around 274 crores of borrowing. One of key objective of this IPO is to pay off this debt. The valuation of Fractal Analytics is the most debated amongst analysts. At a price band of 857 to 900 rupees, is the stock expensive? Currently, PE ratio of this company is around 70, depending on exact trailing versus forward calculations. You can see the PE ratio comparison of similar firms falling in this industry. The valuation is on account of three factors. First, AI tag. Fractal is perceived as an AI company, whereas Latent View Analytics is currently seen as a data analytics firm. In current market, AI commands higher premium multiples. And the second factor is product optionality. Investors are paying for core business plus a call option on the next unicorn from Fractal Alpha. Latent View has no comparable venture studio engine. The third factor is a growth outperformance. Fractal has 26% of growth year on year, which is higher than broader IT service industry. Fractal does not operate in vacuum. It faces fierce competition from three categories of rivals. First one, niche analytic firms like Latent View, Mu Sigma. The second is from global system integrators like TCS, Infosys, Accenture, Deloitte. They have scale, but they lack focus. And the third one are the SaaS product giants like Plantier, C3.ai. These companies have tech leadership, but the cost is high. Now, let's talk about the risk factors. Extreme client concentration. Top 10 clients contribute to 54% of revenue. It could lose 5 to 8% of revenue even if one client decides to leave. And the second factor is 65% of its revenue comes from US. Fractal is highly sensitive to US macroeconomic conditions. And the third risk which I see is the high valuations. High valuation of around 70 PE offers no margin of safety. Any growth slowdown, investors will punish this stock. These are some of the risks, challenges, and opportunities available in this company. Hope you got good overview about Fractal. If you felt this video was interesting, please like, share, and subscribe. It will motivate me in bringing many more interesting topics to you. You can let me know your thoughts about this company in comment section. Thank you all for staying tuned till now. Hope you got to learn something new and interesting today.